Hi, Midwest Conference fans. I'm Megan Dodrill here on Midwest Conference Media Day, and today joining me is Lawrence University defensive back Jacob Stanley. Jacob, thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me on today.
Yeah. My first question for you, Jacob, what are your individual and team goals for the year?
Yeah, individually, I just want to be the best leader as possible for our young guys. We're a super young team, so really just want to give them the best, leader as possible when it comes to being a senior. And team-wise, just get better every day. I think that's been our team goal, for a while now, just getting 1% better every day, and that's gonna take us where we need to go.
Awesome. You kind of covered this in the last question, but being a senior on the team and on such a young team, how do you view your role on the team this season?
Yeah, I definitely view it as a leader. I feel like that's how most of us seniors you see it. We need to be big leaders for the young guys. I think we have 30 something freshmen coming in. So really just being, role models to them and really showing them how we do it at Lawrence and, just what we need to do to be successful.
Awesome. What has been the biggest change on your team this offseason?
I would just say our work ethic. I think, last year we worked really hard, but this past winter and the spring, we really changed how we were doing things, and it really made us pick up how we were doing everything and made everybody work a lot harder than what we have been in the past.
Good. Ready to grind this season, it sounds like.
Most definitely.
With so many with your new offensive line coach and special teams coordinator slash defensive backs coach, how do you think these coaching changes will contribute to the success of your team this season?
Yeah, they've both done a great job throughout the spring and even during the summer. Um, they've really had an impact on all of us. And, with them coming in, I've really noticed a change when it comes to how we're working, how much harder we're working, and how much they're asking to get out of us. So it's been great with them joining us.
Sounds like a good summer full of hard work.
Yeah.
Jacob, who would you say is the best leader on the team and why?
I wouldn't say we have one individualized best leader. I feel like all of our seniors do a great job in leading. Most of us have been here for 4 years, and just want to build a better culture than what there was before we got here. So really, leadership-wise, seniors are being good with that. But our juniors, we had a young junior class or a young freshman class a couple of years ago, and the juniors now have had a big significant impact on how we do things as well.
Awesome. Jacob, what would you say makes Lawrence football team unique?
That's a good question. I would just say how together we are. We've had a small roster in the past, so we're all brothers in a sense. We're always hanging together outside of football. Always communicating with each other during the summer and during winter breaks. So really, it's really a great brotherhood here. We kind of just act like brothers on and off the field.
That kind of leads perfectly into my next question for you, which is how important is team morale and chemistry both on and off the field?
Oh, it's been huge for us. On the field, obviously, we're always butting heads offensively and defensively. But right when we get off the field, we're hugging each other and just having a good time. I feel like that's been big for us. The chemistry building has been huge, especially with through leadership meetings during the winter and spring. We've really gained a ton of trust with each other and continue to grow as a program.
Awesome. A few more questions for you, Jacob, with my next one being what is the best part of being a student athlete at Lawrence?
I think the best part about being a student athlete, I would say, is how good our academics are. I think people kind of overlook that with our school. Our faculty to student ratio is about 7 to 1. So there's a personable aspect with your professors, but even the student athletes outside of just football, you're always going to see student athletes in other classes, but even just students, all of them are so personable and are always happy to talk with you, and it makes being a student athlete here perfect.
Yeah, sounds like a tight knit community. My next question for you, what has been the biggest change on your team this off season?
I would just, like I mentioned before, just our work ethic. I feel like there have been times where we haven't been the greatest with that, but this past winter and spring, we really picked it up a notch and really have put it into second gear to where we want to be and where we can be in the fall.
Do you envision that enhancing and being able to build on your experience from last year and going into a more successful season this year?
Yeah, most definitely. The work that we put in this past off season is going to be huge, but even just the age that we're going to have, a lot of guys have been playing for every year that they've been here, so it's really going to help us, enhance what we've been doing.
Yeah. Well, my last question for you today, Jacob, what is your vision for the team moving forward into the 2024 season?
I think my big thing is really just taking it step by step, day by day. Just getting better, 1%, 1% better every day is really not only my goal, but what I've seen through everybody else in our program, and really just building something special. We're trying to build a culture, and Coach Aker, this is the full class of Coach Aker guys, so we really want to build off of what we have been doing, what we want to do in the future, and really what we want to see ourselves in as a program in the future.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Jacob.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, Megan. I appreciate it.
Yeah, best of luck this season.
Thank you.